I left no ring with her. What means this lady? Fortune forbid my outside have not charmed her. She made good view of me. Indeed, so much that sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue, for she did speak in starts, distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. None of my lord's ring. Why, he sent her none. I am the man, if it be so as 'tis. Poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise, I see thou art a wickedness, wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms? Alas, it is our frailty that is the cause, not we, for such as we are made of, such we be. How will this fadge? My master loves her dearly, and I, poor monster, is fond as much on him, and she mistakenly dotes upon me. What will become of this? As I am man, my state is desperate for my master's love. As I am woman, now alas the day. What thriftless sigh shall poor Olivia breathe? O time, thou must untangle this, not I, for it is too hard a knot for me to untie. Was the hope drunk, wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes now to look so green and pale at what it would do so freely? From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have what thou esteem'st to be the ornament of life, and live like a coward in thine own esteem? What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When durst you do it? Then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than a man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and now that fitness does unmake you. Given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, if I had sworn so as you have done this. If we fail, 'tis 'tis well. 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 ' Screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. Even a rod, of all the days of the year, come Lammas Eve night she shall be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Susan is with God now. She were too good for me. But as I said, come Lammas Eve at night she shall be 14. Marry that shall she. I remember it well. Since the earthquake now, 11 years. And she were weaned, I shall never forget it, of all the days of the year, for I just lain wormwood to the nipple of my dog, sitting in the sun, under the dove house wall. Oh, and my lord and you were at Mantua. Nay, I do bear a brain. But as I said, when it did taste the wormwood at the nipple of me dog and felt it bitter pretty full to see it tetch and fall out with the dog. Shake, quoth the dove house wall, 'twas no need, I trout to bid my trudge. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For I, mine own knowledge, should profane, were I to expend time with such a snipe, but for my sport and profit. I hate the more. And it is thought abroad that betwixt my sheets he's done my office. I know not if it be true, but I, for mere suspicion in that kind, will do as for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio is a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place and plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. Oh, he hath person and smooth dispose to be suspected, framed to make women false. The more is of a free and open nature, that thinks men honest, that but seem to be so, and will tenderly be led by the nose, just as asses are. I have it. It is engendered. fire is in mine ears. Can this be true? Stand I condemned for pride and scorned so much? Contempt, farewell. Maiden pride, adieu. And Benedict, love on, I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. Happy some, or what others cannot be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He would not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, folding no quality, love transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the mind, but with the eyes. And therefore, is winged Cupid painted blind? Wings and no eyes, figure he dehaste. And therefore, Cupid is considered a child, because by choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys engame themselves for swear, the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when his hail some heat from Hermia felt, so dissolved, and showers of oaths do melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and will he, tomorrow night, pursue her? And for this intelligence, if I have his thanks, it's dear expense. If ever we are nature's, these are ours. This thorn doth to our rose of youth rightly belong, our blood to us, this to our blood is born. It is the show and seal of natures of truth, where love's strong passion is impressed in youth, by our remembrances of days foregone. Such were our faults, for then we thought them none. 'Tis now the witching time of night, where churchyards yawn and hell breathes out contagion to this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the day would shake to look on. soft to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature, let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, I will use none. My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. How in my worlds some over be shent, to give them seals, my soul consent.